So you decided to buy a home. This is so exciting. Okay, maybe a little overwhelming, but I'm here to help you through with the process. First things first, you want to make sure that you're pre-approved. Let's get you hooked up with a lender. Whether you have your own or you need suggestions for one, I have several I can connect you with, getting you great rates and great options. Also, just like anything else, you might want to talk to more than one lender, just like you talk to more than one doctor. You know, it actually does not hurt your credit by running it more than once. As long as you're not running it through with a car company and a furniture company, you're just running it through mortgage companies or banks to look at different mortgages, it only hits your credit once. Once you're pre-approved, now you can start the home buying process. You know what your budget is, and you're now going to make your list of what you're really looking for. Make 2 different lists. One list will have all the must-haves, things that you can't live without. Another list will be things that you don't want to have. Those are certain things that we need to know about ahead of time. Once we have that list, I'll go ahead and get a listing search started for you, and we can start to go see some houses. I'll throw all sorts of things in the funnel so we don't miss anything. For sale by owners, auctions, foreclosure, Zillow, Realtor.com, all those different avenues. Don't forget the MLS. That's where things hit first, so you'll know the moment that things hit the market. Once you found a house that you love and we put in an offer, now's the time that you go ahead and put in the earnest money. Now that you've found it, you want to make sure that you let that seller know that you're serious. So first thing we're going to do is put in an offer. And just like a proposal, we want them to take us seriously. So we're going to give them earnest money. Earnest money is something that you can get back at 2 different points in the transaction if things fall through. However, one of the ways that you cannot get the money back is if you back out of the deal. So let's say you saw a house down the street that you loved even better, or maybe in the next neighborhood, and you decided to back out of the deal. You're not going to get that earnest money back. The seller gets to keep that. Looking at timelines now. Once you turn in your earnest money, this will be held in an account until the transaction goes through. This goes towards your down payment or your closing cost. At this point, you have about 30 days, give or take, depending on inspections and appraisal. The next step will be to order an inspection as soon as possible. I've got a list of names, or you can use your own, to go ahead and get an inspection done in the house. I highly suggest this. A home inspection, by the way, is something that you have to pay out of pocket. Not everyone wants one, but it's up to each individual person. I suggest getting an inspection so you can fully undress the house and see what's going on with it top to bottom. This is not a pass or fail. This is a see what minor defects may be going on with the house. If there's any major defects with the house, that's when I go back to the table and I will negotiate with the seller's agent, and we'll come up with the best possible scenario that helps you to both meet in the middle and reach both of your goals. The next step would be an appraisal. If you're getting a loan for your house, the bank will hire a third party to come out to the house and be sure that it is worth what the seller is asking for it. So let's say you're trying to find a house for $250,000. The appraiser goes out to make sure that the house is really worth $250,000. If it's worth more than that, that's fine, no big issue. If the appraiser feels that the house is worth less than $250,000, that's where negotiation comes in again. I will be going back to the negotiating table with the seller's agent to be sure that you're not overpaying for your house. Once the appraisal is done, we'll do a final walkthrough to be sure the house is in the same condition that we originally saw it in. At that point, we'll get ready to go to the closing table. I'm here to help you through all the steps as you move forward in this buying process. So if you have any questions, feel free to text or call. Remember, this isn't just a house, this is your home.